I'm Jim with Ride Snowboards, and we're here today to talk about the A-6 bindings and the C-6 bindings. So the first thing we want to talk about with the A-6 and the C-6 is the vast array of colors. So we've got a color for everyone in this binding lineup. The A-6 and C-6 are our best-selling bindings in the line, and that's really because of the versatility. So we wanted to offer a color for everybody. The main difference, the only difference between the A-6 and the C-6 is the tray. So the bottom part of the binding here. On the A-6, you have this aluminum tray, and what this aluminum tray is going to do, it's going to provide a little bit more reactive feel. The aluminum flexes and it'll rebound as you're riding it. So if you're used to riding a traditional ride aluminum binding, this is probably the version of the 6 that you're going to be looking at. Now, we also offer the C-6. The difference between the C-6 is you've got the composite tray. The C stands for composite. So the composite tray is going to be a little bit more damp and a little bit more stable platform for your riding. So if you like the feel of a composite tray, maybe you've been riding a competitor's binding and you want something with that kind of more stable and damp feel, I think that the C-6 is going to be a better choice. Both bindings feature our aluminum heel cup, and the bindings are adjustable, so you can custom fit this per size of boot with the length of the binding. You can pull it out, push it in. The rest of the bindings are identical. So the number one thing we want to talk about on the C-6 is this really nice urethane high back. So urethane high backs are nice and flexible torsionally, but nice and stiff toe to heel. So you're going to be able to shift your weight from the tip of your board to the tail of your board as you're riding a little bit easier than with a stiffer high back. So the other advantage of urethane is it's going to absorb vibrations, making for a very smooth ride. So if you're looking for a binding that you can kind of ride everywhere and do everything, the 6 Series bindings are a really good choice. They also come with this 2-piece ankle strap. So we've got a urethane portion of the strap that's going to fit up against your boot. That's going to form to your boot, really lock it in there, providing some extra comfort. That strap's not going to move around on you. And then the outer section here is the load-bearing portion of the strap, and that's what's going to give you the toe-heel performance. You've also got a cord toe strap, which you can wear over the front of the boot or over the top of your boot. That really comes down to preference and how you like to ride them. The 6 Series binding is Ride's best-selling series of bindings. That's why the color offering is so large, and the reason it's the best-selling binding is because of the versatility. This is really a binding that's at a really good price that you can ride all over the mountain. So if you want to have a binding that you can ride from the top of the mountain all the way through to the park, the 6 Series is going to be a really good option. Most of our team riders are on some version of the 6, whether the A-6 or the C-6, and a lot of our in-house staff are also really enjoying these bindings. So if you're looking for something that you can do everything with, that's not going to break the bank, you want to check out the A-6 or the C-6.